Well, hello everybody. Happy Friday. I hope everybody's Friday is going well. I wanted to come and do a really quick video. It may be considered a short, I don't know. But I wanted to do a quick video, and my final video for Didi's Deluxe Bead Box. I've already done a few. One of them I'm having trouble uploading, so I don't even know if I'll be able to get that uploaded. It just doesn't seem like the video came out. I don't know what's going on. But this is going to be my final video on this April's Didi's Deluxe Bead Box. This time when I got this bead box, what I wanted to do was empty the box. I really wanted to get as many pieces out of this box as I could. It's a tiny box, but there are a lot of projects in this little tiny box. So I said, I'm not gonna move on to another project until I finish this box. I wanted to use every single piece in the box. I wasn't successful, but I got really darn close. So I want to show you all the things that I was able to make. I don't have videos for all of these, but these can serve as ideas maybe, or just, you know, a challenge for yourself. It was a challenge that I did for myself, and maybe one can decide if they want to do something like this for themselves. So this is going to be the April box. You know, I pulled out everything. I emptied the box. There's nothing left in this box. So everything was in here, and I was just working from it. So this is what I have remaining out of the box. This is something that I made. This is what I was playing with, so obviously that's not it. But this is what's remaining of the pieces that were in this box, and they'll find their place somewhere. I will have somewhere something that I can use these items on, because this box matched very closely with the Sam's bead box. So I don't know, I might be able to find something. But I want to tell you or show you all of the different things I made. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 items. Only one of those 15 items is not fully complete, and there's a reason why, so I'll tell you about that. So I'll go ahead and show you the first one, and I did a video. This was for an anklet, a very simple anklet that I made with the he-she beads and the howlite beads, and I added my own spacers, clasp, and all this other stuff. But all of the beads, except for the spacers, came out of this box. So that was the first one. It was very simple, very easy, very quick, and it was my first anklet. Never did an anklet before, and it was fun. But my first item that I ever made out of the box was this beauty here, and I am completely in love with it. You know, I made it with many of the items that were in the box. I made it with the flowers. This one I got from a different box, this pumpkin-like bead. But the rest of them I got out of this one. The ceramics I already had. That was from my stash. These melon beads were out of my stash, and these butterflies were not in the box. But basically, it was a cute bracelet that I just absolutely love. It feels so good on, and it is super cute, especially when you pair it with something else. So this was another item that I made out of the box. Here's another bracelet that I made out of the box. Super cute, super easy. All I did was took the beads and did some wire wrapping on the cute beads, and then added a couple of chain links in between. Finished it off with, you know, the purple, and with a paper clip chain to dangle. It's really cute on. I did another bracelet with a couple of these teardrop beads, only a couple of some spacers that came out of my stash, but everything else out of the box, right? It is super cute on. very cute on. The dangle is super cute too. Tried my hand at a ring. I've never made a ring before. The ring is too small for me, doesn't fit, but I did a ring, you know, with it. My first time ever trying a ring. But it's cute. It may go on my pinky. No, it's too wide for my pinky, and I can't get it on my finger. But that was my first try at a ring. This here is the one that I said is not a complete project, because I was originally making this. This is a strap. This was going to be the strap, you know, for the necklace that I was making with. Let me move this out the way. I was going to use this strap with this pendant. But you know, it was super cute, but I just didn't like the way that it was looking. So I took it off and I said, I'm going to use this strap. Still, you know, it's ready to go. It even has the jump rings on the end to use it on another project. But I had some leftover beads, and so I just used them on this necklace. And just, you know, made a really cute short necklace, because I just couldn't get into, every time I tried it on with this strap, it was long, and I couldn't get into it because it felt like it had too much space between my neck and this bottom piece, and I didn't have anything in the middle. I didn't think about even putting the Hishi beads in the middle until I started stringing on this wire, right? And so I did a basic beaded necklace, and then I just kind of finished the ends with, you know, seed beads, so that, you know, I kind of like doing that with the seed beads instead of always putting the wire guard on. You know, I kind of like, you know, using the seed beads to protect the wire, and then clasp it to the chain, and then put a little dangle at the end. So I thought it came out super cute. I'm very happy, because this is also the first time that I've ever used one of these in my design. So I really enjoyed doing that and putting the little head pins that look like little daggers on it. I think it's really cute. Kind of has a southwestern feel. I don't even know if that's the southwestern colors. Y'all saw this one in a previous, if you did see any of my other videos, you would have seen that I made this one, another one that was my first. I incorporated the two metal tones, because this had this silver rim, but I was using gold, you know, seed beads and accents here. So what I ended up doing was using the gold seed beads, and then transitioned over to the silver seed beads and continued up the rest of the necklace with the silver spacers. And then you all saw this, if you saw my other video, that this is one of the necklaces that I made to go along with this bracelet that I was going to wear to my first craft show. And it's super cute. But what I did do was I changed, if you did see that video, it had a different chain. I changed it to a leather strap, and I thought the leather strap actually fit the design a whole lot better with it being the same color. And then I just added that instead. I made these little cuties just playing around with my gizmo, and made these hoop earrings, you know, with the purple beads, right? I did do a video on these. These are extremely cute when you try them on. They are super cute, very summery, and I thought this would be so cute to wear with the sundress along the beach, with the anklet on, with this on, a cute sundress. OMG. I made these. This was the one that I did the other video for, but the video is giving me trouble loading. But these ended up being really cute. I wore them to work yesterday, and one of my students was like, I love your earrings. So I should have said I bought it. I made them with my Didis Deluxe Bead box. So cute little earrings that I made. Another pair of cute earrings that I made from the box by just adding spacers. That's it, adding spacers. Another cute pair of earrings from the box. You know, different beads, like the purple, the little peanut butter butterscotch color, the turquoise, and the green. Super cute earrings. I mean, if you like dainty, if you have an outfit that has these colors in it, it would go so nicely with that outfit. And then last but not least, I have the hardest time with these paisley things. I don't know. Somebody is going to have to give me ideas. So I said, let me just make them into earrings. So I just made them into earrings. I made them into earrings and put drops on the end. So we'll see how those look. You know, they might look really cute with just the right outfit. And then I put like little spacers at the top. Or what are those, caps? Caps at the top and the bottoms, you know, to just kind of fancy them up a little bit. But that's it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs of earrings out of that box. Okay. And a strap that doesn't have a home yet, but it will soon. As soon as I could figure out how or what to put it with, this strap will have a home, because I think it's really pretty with those purple beads on there. And 1, 1, 2, and 3 necklaces. Right, I know it's going to the camera's going to the side. Okay, an anklet and 3 bracelets. So well done, Stella. It's just amazing box. Lots of projects can come out of this little bitty box. You wouldn't think all of these things could come out of this little bitty box, but they did. And I still have a few beads left. So I just wanted to report on the challenge that I did for myself. I hope you got some ideas. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful weekend. See you soon.